Hello everyone. I hope you all are having a great day today. Welcome to Thehacktrical 2. I'm Manya, I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. I personally love to eat and travel places with my camera, and I'm glad to be here as a coach for Theatrical 2 this weekend. Make sure to follow us on the socials on Twitter and Instagram at MLH Hacks to follow us with whatever cool stuff that's happening for the weekend. So right now you're hosted by MLH Hackathon. We host one of these actually every single weekend to make sure that you always have an event to attend. And we are so excited to have you here with us. Each of our events have a specific theme over the weekend, but these themes are only here for an inspiration. First of all, if you're joining us from the NA or EU region, we'll be organizing another NA time zone friendly hosted by MLH Hackathon shortly. It's called Give Back Hacks 3.0. The opening ceremony actually starts at 7 p.m. ET. But if you're joining us from the APAC region, welcome to Thehacktrical 2. This weekend is all about building hacks for the theater buff in you. Build your favorite hacks, revolve them around the theater theme. We're excited to see what you can build and have fun. So starting right now, MLHers are actually going to be online at all hours to make sure that you have a very successful event. You can come to us for anything, questions, concerns, you have doubts about how to implement stuff, or if you just want to hang out. Your MLHs for this weekend is me, myself, Kunal, and Carmen. Let's talk about what is Major League Hacking, because we'll be talking about MLH so much. We're a global hacker community and we have more than 500,000 hackers just like all of you. You can win community points by participating in member events, global hack weeks, and hosted by MLH hackathons just like the one you're attending right now. We also do a lot of cool workshops in our Global Hack Week, so make sure to join us for the next Global Hack Week. We have tons of mini events, fun stuff, and technical content streams that we run, which are actually a lot of fun because you see actual coaches working on actual projects live with you. So I love doing those. Then we so let's talk about what we're exactly doing at Theatrical 2. The next 48 hours are actually jam-packed with a lot of activities, and they are for every region. We are hosting mini events, and the one we're doing this weekend is One Word Stories. It's going to take place on Discord itself, and it's going to start today at 9:30 p.m. IST. So it's going to happen very shortly, and I hope all of you join this event because it's going to be a fun one. Another one that we'll do is a classic snake game. We'll be doing this tomorrow again on Discord, and this happens at 2 p.m. IST. After these fun mini events, we also have a cybersecurity challenge by Sneak, which happens tomorrow at 7 p.m. IST. This is a very interesting challenge for anyone who is looking to get into cybersecurity, so make sure to tune into it. Even if you're a newcomer, you've never done cybersecurity before, this could be a great way to get in. If you want to get to know more hackers, we have a hacker hangout happening at 10:30 p.m. IST tomorrow. So we'll just sit around, chill and chat about each other. So it's a great way to just meet new people. We've been talking about Discord a lot, so what else do you need to know this weekend? Well, all hosted by MLH hackathons actually take place on the MLH community Discord. It's the place where you chat, ask questions, and meet the community. So all the important announcements are actually also made on this platform. So make sure that you join discord.mlh.io if you have not done so right now. Once you have reached Discord and it's your first time getting there, you have to go to the check-in channel for the particular event that you're looking to participate in, and then you'll be able to see all the important channels for that week. Let us know that you are here so that we can also send you the swag for this weekend with a bunch of cool stickers and any prizes that you won over the weekend. So first you need to register for the event at the link here. If you check Discord, I've also posted all of these links in the announcement for the event at MLH announcements, so you don't have to worry about missing the link right now. Then be sure to check in for the event at this link right here. And the last and the most important step for you to actually receive any stuff this weekend is to update your address at this form. So now let's talk about what tools we bring for you and what are the related prices along with it for the weekend. We have with us the free domain names from GoDaddy Registry. So you can actually win a Hack from Home kit for the best domain name that gets registered this weekend. Make sure to use this weekend code. If you miss it right now, it's also available on the frequent questions channel of the event, so you can always grab it from there. Next, we also have most creative use of Twilio prize for you, where you get to use $50 worth of free Twilio credits for all the hackers this weekend. If you've hacked with us before, you will see that there is a slight change here. Twilio all actually requires a weekend code activation now for you to get the $50 trial. So make sure to sign up for the trial, build your hack using Twilio, and you'll be eligible for a really cool price. Next, you have the best use of AppWrite. So you can actually use AppWrite's backend APIs to build your hackathon projects, and you can access it through this link on the screen. The winning team wins Fitbit Inspire 2 tracker. Now, if you're interested in the Web3 space and want to understand how to build a nice decentralized application, you can try to use the DSO blockchain. They also have some free coins for you, and as a winning prize, you get a chance to win $100 worth of DSO coin and a really cute tumbler. Last but not the least, the tool available for you this weekend is Velo by Wix. It's a great platform for you to build a full stack web application without actually doing any coding. So if you're new or if you're not coming from a tech space, this is a great way to get started with building full stack applications. The best project here wins a Wacom drawing tablet. So this is a roundup of all the prizes. I'm really excited to see who wins the AppWrite prize this weekend, because it's a really cool tool. Looking forward to the project categories here. Now, these are all the sponsor prizes, and these are all the tools that you have for the weekend. Now let's talk about what prizes you can earn this weekend particularly. Well, we have a standing ovation hack for the team that has a most on-theme hack. And the other hack that we have is the best debut hack. This goes for the beginners team. So if you create a hack with 50% or more first-timer hackers, you're eligible for this prize. And the prices here are actually very nice. I'm looking forward to the standing ovation hack. First of all, theater-related hacks are so cool. And the price here is also a theater-themed home decor. So that's exciting stuff. Now let's talk about other stuff that will be going on this weekend. We have hackathon starter kits for you. So if you've never hacked before, or if you want to work with a new technology that you haven't used, we have a template that you can just get started with. It's GitHub with Node, GitHub with Python, and even Cockroach TV. Moving on, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the MLH Fellowship. The spring program actually starts on December 30th. It's a 12-week-long internship alternate where you can spend time working on real projects. These could be open source projects or projects by other companies. You work together in teams and are mentored by professionals from the industry. And it's a great opportunity to meet people and springboard your career. I joined the fellowship over 2 years ago when it started, and it has been a really pivotal point in my journey as a software developer. I'm really grateful for it. As a bonus point here, the winners of this hackathon actually get a fast track to the interviews of the fellowship. So your application gets fast tracked if you choose to apply for the fellowship. So it's a cool opportunity, and even if you're not participating in the hackathon, or if you don't end up winning, you should still definitely apply for the fellowship. I highly recommend it. Well, is there anything else that you need to know for this weekend? Definitely. We want all of you to submit a demo. Everyone who submits a demo gets an I demoed sticker, which is personalized for this particular weekend. So the number of hackathons you demo in, the different kinds of I demo stickers you collect for yourself. You get a chance to show off what you build regardless of what your progress is. So how do you create a good demo? Well, you can include a 2-minute video demo. That's the most important thing. Anything beyond 2 minutes, the judges don't really watch. And show us what you've built, not just a set of slides. We want to see how your product breathes and how it works, and not just the ideas that you had in mind. And also, one other very important thing that a lot of people often forget is to have a link to a public code repository. It is very important that your code is public and it's not private, and so that we can see all the work that you've done and all the hard work you've put in. Lastly, don't forget to submit it on thehacktrical2.fpost.com by 3:30 p.m. IST, because if you don't submit it on time, we never get to see anything that you worked on. So that is everything submission related for this weekend. Now, on a more serious note, MLH hackathons are a safe space for everyone, and you agree to our code of conduct by joining the events. We want to make sure that everybody has a good time without feeling unsafe in any way. So to to make sure that you have a good time this weekend, go to the link here and just go through the code of conduct to make sure that you're not making anyone even unintentionally uncomfortable around you. If you have any problem, you can come to me or the other coaches on call. If you're not able to reach out to any of us, you can still email us at incidents@mls.io. And if it's something very urgent, you can also reach to us by phone. The different numbers for different regions are available on the website link there, so make sure to check that link. That's important. Well, let's keep in touch on Discord or on our socials and have a good time. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you don't know where to begin, let me know. We're starting a Q&A right now. This whole session's live, so yeah. Let's see what questions we have. Hey, there are community points. Yes, you have community points for all the events that you join. So whenever you put your university's name in your events, your university or your community or your boot camp, like whatever you're enrolled in or whatever you're part of, if you put that name in your university there, you actually are getting points for it. And the university with the most number of points is actually revealed at the end of every hackathon season. So it's a fun, small competition thing. And it's actually not just for Global Hack Week. It applies for all the member events and all the hackathons and all the workshops that take place. Okay. Let's see. What are the questions? That is a little strange. It's possible if you're maybe not a student, though the fellowship is not for students. Is there any particular problem there, or I'm not sure. Okay. So the community points that I know so far are for colleges, universities, schools, and boot camps. But I can get back to you whether they apply for guilds or not. Yeah. I am very sure that they can apply to guilds as well, but you have to just make sure that all the members, they put in that guild on the university name. Oh, yeah, okay. That's the eligibility requirement that's very much strict because it's a full-time program that requires a lot of commitment from the fellows. And we've seen a lot of people in the past commit with exams and university and then not being able to give their 100% during the program. So we've sort of put it as like the hard limit there. But yeah, please do apply in the summer, and it's a great program. You actually, if you're below 18, you can still apply to the fellowship. You just need the consent from your parents to join the program. So please feel free to still apply for the fellowship. Do we have any questions about the hackathon? Sorry, not. Oh, I see. I will check in once again with Will. Last I was involved with the fellowship, it was still allowed, but maybe things have changed recently. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. What are the prerequisites for? Because I think right now conversations are happening about both the hackathon as well as the fellowship. If you did another hackathon over the weekend, so if the hackathon, okay, so you're eligible to apply the same project if it was built over this weekend. That will mean that if you started the project right now and you finished it by Sunday, you can use that hackathon project in 2 hackathons, given that cross submission is allowed in both events. Cross submission is allowed for an event, so if the other event that you're applying to also allows cross submission, you can use it. But say the hackathon was today and it already ended, and you started building it, say 24 hours ago, then unfortunately you can't use the same project for the submission today. Yeah. Hey, I am Manya. As it doesn't say here, that's strange. I'm Manya. So a hackathon, okay, let's talk about the prerequisites for a hackathon. Hackathon is basically this, it happens over a period of 24 hours. Sometimes it also takes place over 36 hours or 48 hours, depending on the organizers. You often get a problem prompt, and you try to come up with ways in which you can solve that problem, and you try to build a solution for it given that small amount of time. So you try to build a working prototype. In hosted by Emirates hackathons, you're not given a problem prompt as such, but rather we give you a light theme to work around. Again, this theme is not compulsory, and if there's any other random project that you'd want to work on, because that idea has been brewing in your head for a while, you can bring that idea here, and you can develop it over the weekend. You can build a prototype, you can demo it to people, and maybe even win prizes. Another interesting thing is that we don't really judge our hackathon projects by whether it's something completely new or not. We understand every time people can't come up with crazy new ideas that no one has ever built before. So say you saw a project that you liked, but you want to build it by yourself, and you want to make some small tweaks to it that make it your own. You're always welcome to do that. You don't have to think of completely new revolutionary ideas that no one has ever come up with before. It's a great opportunity for you to then meet other people and just work with them, and it's always seriously a lot of fun to just meet new people and vibe with them and work with them. It also teaches you a lot of social skills. Who can participate? The eligibility you can check on the dev post. I'm just going to clear that out. We also got a university related question, and I don't remember off the top of my head if university graduates can participate or not. From what I remember, it is only open to students. But just give me 1 second and I will clear that out. So meanwhile, let's keep the other questions coming. You did started, it was a 12-hour hackathon, but okay, so the problem here is that you just started 12 hours before the event started, because the event starts right now. So anything that you build from this point onwards counts. Anything that you build before it, I am so sorry, it does not count. Yeah. And you answered it well. It's a fun event in which you get to make something or anything. You don't need to code. It's like not a necessity, but it's always, I mean, if you're not a coder, then you obviously can contribute in a lot of no coding ways. And if you are a programmer, it's actually a great way to learn new frameworks, new programming languages, or just skills that you wouldn't learn otherwise. The theme is, so as the name says, it's called Thehacktrical. So the theme is theater. So anything related to any of the plays that you might like, or anything just related to theaters in general. How do I explain the theme more? Let's say you like a certain musical, so it doesn't even have to be just around theater. It can be, suppose, say you like the Hamilton and you make something around the Hamilton, or it can also get a little bit broad, and you can assume theater to be the cinema, so you can make it around movies as well. So you can sort of expand the meaning, because again, the theme is there to just give you a very loose idea of what you can build on, like work on the weekend, but it doesn't have to be something very strictly that you need to follow. Yeah. Okay. I'm open to taking more questions for about 2 to 3 more minutes, and I'm cross-checking the eligibility criteria for all of you. Just a moment. Okay, I think I have it here. Just a second. Yeah. Okay. I want to experience what it is. How can you join? And so if you want to start this weekend, you can start with Thehacktrical 2. Let's take you back to our older slides. Okay. So this is where you can register for the event. And these are actually, they happen every week. So once you've registered here, you need to then check in here. I'll just keep this slide open. This is the first place where you start registering, and then you'll start receiving emails about it, so you can follow up from there as well. And you should make sure to join our MLH community Discord, which you can join using this link. This is where we make all the announcements, and this is where you can also reach out to me and ask more questions later on if you need to. So yeah. Yeah, you're more, yeah. So can I make something from non-theatrical theme? You can always do that, because again, these themes are like, they're there for your reference, and just they're here more for your reference, to give you an idea in case you don't have any ideas in mind. But if you want to, you can always create a non-theatrical theme hack. You will just not be eligible for the standing ovation hack prize category. That's just the only difference that it's going to make. Yeah. All right. So okay, I am going to read out the eligibility criteria from the website. I think this question was asked here. So the eligibility criteria is, I'm just reading it verbatim from the Discord page. The event is open to hackers all over the world. While we primarily work with student hackers or those who have graduated within the last 12 months, working professionals are also welcome to join us. Students can include high school students, university, undergraduate, or postgraduate students, and people who are in the vocational training, such as apprenticeships. So, yeah, I guess then you were eligible to take part, especially because you've recently graduated, which means you do come in the graduated within the last 12 months category. And I think we had another eligibility question. Who can participate? Basically, students, and you don't have to be above the age of 18. If you are in high school, you can still come and join us. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a great time this weekend, and I will catch all of you on Discord. Hope you have a wonderful evening tonight. Bye bye.